It is now my honor to welcome the class of 2021 student speaker, an international studies major, a student leader who grew up in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. She was selected by a committee of students and university staff members. Please welcome Dejanay Copeland.
Thank you, Dr. Plum. Faculty, staff, administrators, family, and friends, thank you for joining us in person or via Zoom. Thank you to all of my friends, classmates, and professors that made these past 4 years fulfilling and packed with lifelong memories. I will dearly miss each and every one of you. Class of 2021, whether you are here in person or participating via Zoom, I am glad that you are here. It's a great day to celebrate. First and foremost, I want to commend and congratulate each and every graduate today for working so diligently these past 4 years, the past 2 years during a global pandemic. Whether virtually or in person, will the audience please join me in clapping for each and every graduate. Class of 21, we are indeed a very special class. We are now the second class to graduate with at least 2 bachelor's degrees at the same ceremony, one from the University of St. Thomas and the other from the one and only Zoom University. The share prices of Check Study and Quizlet have skyrocketed this year, thanks to all of us using them for the common good, of course. I say that we all at them on Twitter for an endorsement deal after the ceremony, but that's just me. Thank you all for laughing at my jokes. They were as calculated as each one of us deciding whether we should take the pass-fail grading option spring semester of last year. Well, on a more serious note, my theme for today is the purpose that surpasses all disciplines. Today, I stand before future leaders. Each of us will leave with a degree in our respective disciplines and areas of study. Each of us will leave with unique dreams, goals, and aspirations. But despite our uniqueness, the one element that unites us is the call to use our intellect, inherent gifts, and the knowledge and experiences gained in our respective disciplines to work for the common good, a sentiment that we have heard many times at St. Thomas. This is the purpose that surpasses all disciplines. At this moment, we all face a vital decision, a decision that will not only affect our society in the immediate years to come, but furthermore, the generations that have not yet been birthed. No matter the color of your skin, languages you speak, creed you adhere to, land that you descend from, or the respective tokens of achievement that you will leave the University of St. Thomas with, we all face the decision to accept the call to fight against the injustices that are ravaging our world today. When I think of the greatest trailblazers in history that have accepted this call, many notable names come to mind. Geronimo, an Apache leader and medicine man, best known for his fearlessness and resisting anyone who attempted to remove his people from their tribal lands. Dolores Huerta, co-founder of the National Farm Workers Association, who continues to work tirelessly for the working poor, women, and children. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a revered civil rights leader whose fiery speeches and groundbreaking acts left an indelible mark on American history. Dr. King was a true anomaly of his time, an exemplary leader for all generations. However, in many respects, he was an ordinary man, in fact, 3 times a college graduate himself, a man who accomplished extraordinary feats due to accepting the call to engage with others in love and to fight against injustice with wisdom and understanding. Even when in the face of death, Dr. King perfectly exemplified this divine call, consistently acting higher than what the circumstances called for. See, because he knew better than anyone that although hatred-infused acts may be committed unilaterally against one, if left to fester, hatred infiltrates the minds and hearts of all who yield to its manifestations, truly penetrating through all barriers of diversity. 18 years ago, Dr. King delivered his renowned "I Have a Dream" speech. He professed his dreams of a day in which people of all skin tones, motherlands, languages, and creeds would live in harmony and unity. The 1963 March on Washington, where Dr. King gave this speech, is often depicted as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. During our lifetime, we have seen many marches and protests for racial and social justice throughout the world. Many of us have joined in these protests here at St. Thomas and beyond. This previous summer, we saw one of the greatest global movements for justice and equality in response to what happened to George Floyd at 38th and Chicago Avenue in South Minneapolis. We have come together time after time yearning for justice, embodying the true meaning of love, rooted in the universal truth that all men and women are created equal as children of God. When we unconditionally embrace each other as one human family, unite for a purpose bigger than ourselves, we exemplify agape love, a love that with the catalyst of action transcends all physical differences, prejudices, attitudes of hatred, and remnants of historical tragedies. A love that is innately within all of us, yearning to be uncovered. A love that our world desperately needs, now more than ever. Engaging with others in love and fighting with wisdom and understanding is a simple statement. Yet when intentionally practiced in unity, it is one of the most powerful weapons against all forms of hatred and injustice. Accepting this call today does not mean that smooth sailing is ahead. As Dr. King acknowledged during his final speech, "I've been to the mountaintop." We've got some difficult days ahead. But in doing God's will, all treacherous valleys and insurmountable obstacles are rendered useless to our will to overcome. Dr. King prophetically proclaimed in this speech that although he may not get to the promised land with us, he fought the fight so that we as a people may get to the promised land, where peace and unity eternally abide. His eyes saw the glory of the coming of the Lord, a moment in which love will ultimately transcend all forms of evil. May we all accept this call as those who have come before us and those who are fighting with wisdom, understanding, and love today. This call is the purpose that surpasses all disciplines. Thank you, and God bless all of you, and may the Lord heal our land.